Welcome to Epiphany Hour, the show that takes you on deep dives into the most fascinating corners of knowledge. I'm Ethan Ryland,
Okay.
your host for this mathematical adventure.
All right.
And joining me today is Maya Pacharia, a brilliant mathematician.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Today we're diving into a world that's both incredibly simple and mind-bogglingly complex.
Okay.
The world of prime numbers.
Right.
And you know what's crazy?
What's that?
These seemingly basic numbers, the ones you learned about back in grade school,
Yeah.
are actually the unsung heroes of our digital lives.
It's true.
Really?
Every time you shop online, send a private message,
Right.
or even just browse a secure website, prime numbers are working tirelessly behind the scenes to keep your information safe.
Okay, let's back up for a second.
Sure.
I remember learning that a prime number is only divisible by 1 and itself.
Right.
Like 2, 3, 5, 7. But how do these building blocks of numbers become digital security guards? It's like finding out your childhood teddy bear is actually a secret agent.
Well, Ethan,
Yeah.
imagine you want to send a secret message to a friend.
Okay.
You wouldn't just shout it out loud for anyone to hear, right?
No.
You'd want a way to lock that message so only your friend could unlock it.
Right.
That's essentially what encryption does. And prime numbers are the key to making it work.
So prime numbers are the secret code.
Yes.
That's pretty cool.
It is.
But how does it actually work?
It's all about a clever concept called public key cryptography.
Public key.
Cryptography.
Okay.
Think of it like a mailbox.
All right.
Anyone can drop a letter in, but only the person with the key can open it.
Gotcha.
In this case, the mailbox is a public key that's available to everyone.
Okay.
And the key to open it is a private key that only the recipient has.
Okay, I'm starting to see the picture.
Let's
But
see.
where do prime numbers fit into all of this?
To create these keys, we use a method called the RSA algorithm.
RSA.
Algorithm, named after its inventors.
Gotcha.
It all starts with multiplying two very large prime numbers together. The result of this multiplication is a giant number, and that becomes part of the public key.
So that giant number is like a coded message made up of two hidden prime numbers.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And here's the brilliant part.
Yeah.
While it's easy for a computer to multiply those two prime numbers together,
Right.
trying to figure out which two specific primes were used to create that giant number is incredibly difficult,
Oh, wow.
even for the most powerful computers.
You're telling me my entire online life hinges on the fact that mathematicians are really good at making puzzles nobody else can solve.
Pretty much.
That's both amazing and slightly terrifying.
I know, right?
Yeah.
It's like trying to find a specific grain of sand on all the beaches in the world.
Wow.
Practically impossible.
Yeah.
And that's the beauty of it.
Huh.
This mathematical trapdoor, as it's called,
Trapdoor.
is what makes public key encryption so secure.
So every time I see that little padlock icon in my browser,
Yes.
I can thank those hardworking prime numbers for keeping my information safe.
You got it.
But is RSA the only way prime numbers are used in cryptography?
RSA is widely used,
Uh-huh.
but it's just one example.
Okay.
There are other fascinating methods,
Like what?
like Diffie-Hellman key exchange,
Diffie-Hellman.
key exchange,
Okay.
and elliptic curve cryptography
Elliptic curve cryptography.
that also rely on the unique properties of prime numbers.
Wait, Diffie-Hellman? That sounds intriguing.
It is.
What's that all about?
Imagine you and I want to create a secret code to communicate,
Okay.
but we've never met before.
Right.
And can only talk over a public channel where anyone could be listening.
Yeah.
Seems impossible, right?
Yeah, that sounds risky.
That's where Diffie-Hellman comes in.
Okay.
It's like we're mixing paint colors publicly,
Yeah.
but through a clever series of steps involving prime numbers.
Right.
We both end up with a unique, shared color that only we know the recipe for.
So even if someone sees us mixing the paints,
Yes.
they can't figure out our final secret color without knowing which prime numbers we used.
Exactly.
That's pretty slick.
It is pretty clever.
Yeah.
And then there's elliptic curve cryptography,
Okay.
which is like prime numbers on steroids.
Prime numbers on steroids.
It offers even stronger security with shorter key lengths, making it ideal for devices with limited computing power, like smartphones.
Elliptic curve cryptography.
Yeah,
Okay, now you're just showing off.
maybe a little.
Huh.
But seriously,
Yeah.
it sounds really complex.
Yeah, it does.
But what's the basic idea behind it?
I don't know.
Imagine a curve.
Okay.
kind of like a donut.
All right.
Instead of using large prime numbers directly,
Uh-huh.
elliptic curve cryptography uses points on this curve to perform complex calculations, making it incredibly difficult to break the encryption.
Okay, so it's like a superpowered version of RSA.
You could say that.
Using geometry and prime numbers to create an even more secure code.
Precisely.
So we've got prime numbers protecting our online shopping,
Yep.
our private messages,
That's right.
and now even our smartphones.
That's right.
It's like they're the silent guardians of the digital age.
They truly are.
Wow.
And as we continue to rely more and more on digital technologies,
Right.
the importance of prime numbers in safeguarding our privacy and security will only grow.
Well, I don't know about you, Maya,
Yeah.
but I'm suddenly feeling a lot more appreciation for those seemingly simple prime numbers.
Me too.
But before we get too lost in the world of abstract math,
Yeah.
let's bring this back down to earth a bit.
A great idea. How about we try a little activity to illustrate how prime numbers are used to create those secure keys we've been talking about? It'll give you a first-hand feel for the magic of prime numbers in action.
Okay.
All right, let's imagine you and I want to exchange secret messages using this public key cryptography.
Okay.
Don't worry, this is a simplified version, but it will show you the core concept.
Gotcha.
Okay. Ethan.
Yeah.
In this scenario, I'll be person A,
Okay.
and you'll be person B.
Got it.
As person A, I need to pick two prime numbers.
Okay.
To keep things simple, I'll go with 5 and 11.
Got it. You've got 5 and 11.
Yeah.
What's the next step in this mathematical magic trick?
Now, I multiply those two prime numbers together to create my public key.
Hmm.
So 5 times 11 equals 55.
55.
My public key is 55,
Right.
and I can share it with anyone.
Okay, so your public key is 55.
Yes.
And it's like that open mailbox we talked
Yeah,
about?
yeah, yeah.
Anyone can use it to send you a message.
Exactly. Now it's your turn, person B.
Okay.
Think of a secret number you want to send to me.
Let's go with 7.
7.
That's my lucky number.
All right.
So hopefully it brings good luck to this encryption experiment.
Perfect. To encrypt your message, you're going to use my public key.
Okay.
Multiply your secret number, 7,
7.
by the public key, 55.
Okay, let me see. 7 times 55.
Yeah.
380.
385 is your encrypted message.
Go ahead and send it over to me.
Sending 385 your way. Hopefully nobody intercepts it and tries to crack the code.
Message received. Now, to decrypt your message,
Okay.
I'm going to use my secret weapons.
Uh-oh.
Those two original prime numbers, 5 and 11.
Right.
This is my private key that I keep safely guarded.
Ah, so this is where that trapdoor comes in.
Yes.
Only you, with the knowledge of those prime numbers, can unlock the message.
Exactly. First, I'm going to divide your encrypted message,
All right.
385,
Huh?
by one of my prime numbers, 5.
Okay.
So 385 divided by 5 is 77.
Okay, we're halfway there.
Yes.
What's next?
Now, I'm going to divide 77
Okay.
by my other prime number, 11. And
Okay.
what do we get?
Let's see. 77 divided by 11 is 7. We're back to my original secret number.
Yes.
That's incredible.
And that's the power of public key cryptography.
Yeah.
Even though you used my public key to encrypt the message.
Only I, with the knowledge of those two original prime numbers,
Right.
could decrypt it.
Wait, so even if someone intercepted my encrypted message,
Yes.
that 385,
Uh-huh.
they wouldn't be able to figure out my original number 7?
Nope.
Without knowing your two prime numbers.
Precisely.
Really?
And in real-world scenarios,
Yeah.
the prime numbers used are hundreds of digits long,
Wow.
making it practically impossible to break the encryption,
Really?
even with powerful computers.
Wow, that's amazing.
It is.
It's like those prime numbers are little mathematical superheroes,
Haha. I like that.
protecting our secrets from villains who want to steal them.
That's a great way to put it.
Huh.
And this simple demonstration shows the fundamental principle behind how prime numbers are used to secure our online communications and transactions every day.
It's mind-blowing to think that something as basic as prime numbers can be the foundation for such powerful encryption.
I know, it's pretty amazing.
I definitely have a newfound appreciation for the elegance and power of math.
Me too.
You know, it's amazing to think that these prime numbers,
Yeah.
which have existed since the dawn of mathematics,
Right.
are now playing such a crucial role in our modern digital world.
I know.
It's like they were waiting for us to discover their hidden superpowers.
It really speaks to the enduring power of mathematics.
Yeah.
Concepts that might seem abstract or theoretical
Right.
can suddenly become incredibly relevant as technology advances.
It's a good reminder that there's always more to learn. And that even the most basic ideas can have profound implications.
Definitely.
Who would have thought that those prime numbers we learned about in school
I know, right?
were the key to securing our online lives.
It's a testament to human ingenuity and the interconnectedness of knowledge.
Yeah.
Discoveries in one field can have unexpected applications in another,
Right.
leading to incredible breakthroughs.
Well, this deep dive has definitely been an eye-opener for me. I feel like I've gained a whole new appreciation for the hidden world of prime numbers and the crucial role they play in keeping our digital lives safe and secure.
I'm glad to hear that, Ethan.
Yeah,
It's fascinating to see how something that might seem purely theoretical
Right.
can have such a tangible impact on our everyday lives.
For our listeners who are just as intrigued by this as I am,
Yes.
I'd encourage you to try out the activity we demonstrated earlier.
That's a great idea.
It's a fun and simple way to get a hands-on understanding of how prime numbers work in cryptography.
Absolutely.
It's a great way to experience the magic of prime numbers firsthand
Yeah,
and see for yourself how they create those secure keys that protect our information.
definitely.
And if you enjoyed this deep dive into the world of prime numbers and internet security, be sure to like, share, and subscribe to Epiphany Hour
Yes.
for more explorations into the fascinating corners of knowledge.
We'll be back with more mind-blowing topics and insightful discussion.
Oh.
So stay tuned.
Until next time,
Oh.
keep those brains buzzing. And remember, there's always an